Good morning. My name is Kim. Welcome to my channel, 5 Mirror Tarot. Oh, they told me to jump right in. I hope you're doing well. Now, we're going to get into it, all of it. And I thank you for clicking on this video. This will be a channeled message for your highest good. And while we're at it, let's release the karma for the higher good of the entire collective consciousness. And that includes your stinky people. Yeah, I know. Well, top of the morning to you. I know, look at this. Is the Angel Tarot. This is an open read, many subjects when we get to the blessings too, but oh, this one be hopping around. It's pretty good news though. There's so many, there's a lot of stuff here. There's a lot of messages here. So I trust this message has found you at the perfect time. And I really appreciate you. And I welcome you. And I thank you so very much for being in this moment with me and showing me a kindness. And as always, collective, I love you so, so much. And I am so very proud of you. Now, as all things in Tarot land, I want you to use your discernment, of course. And you take the parts that resonate and you leave the rest. Oh, there's got to be something for you here. We do blessings. Yeah. Well, a pretty good little stack of them here. But, yeah, this is, hold on, because I see St. Michael here too. 3 of Swords. A quickly forgiving God. This is love and submission to love. Unconditional and non-judgmental love. This cures what ails you vibrationally. These influences, some of this is a paternal love. This vibration lends a long life. And then we got the 8 of Cups, which means you're getting up where you're supposed to be. The God, the pleasure of man's children, transformation. It gives a consolation in adversity, in the face of adversity. Then you've got the Page of Pentacles, again tied to children, or feeling renewed or refreshed like you're 12 years old. God sing. Above all, loyalty and allegiance, friendship. Some of you have reconciliation with people that aren't toxic. Unless they're your boss. And I suggest, just a suggestion, the Chariot's St. Michael, yeah. Perseverance, success in conflict, overcoming the adversity I just talked to you about. 2 of Wands, help, the helping God. Oh, love and wisdom. Victory over those who would attack you on any or all levels. So, 3 of Swords. This is you not getting in your own way. You're treating yourself pretty well. I'm proud of you for doing that. You're being very good to yourself. 8 of Cups. It's something, that's what this one is. You've been doing this a lot longer, but, well, better late than never. And it causes a transformation. And then you're able to beat the chicken snot out of adversity, no matter what form it takes. Page of Pentacles. God's Son, loyalty. That's to self. To your own self, be true allegiance to yourself. Friendship with yourself. Be your own best friend. And reconciling, learning how to communicate. How do you talk to yourself, collective? You reconciled that. You're not going to talk that way to yourself anymore, according to St. Michael here. Chariot card, you decided to change that. And got fire and passion behind a persevering. I know today my mouth won't hold soap. Listen, is Mercury still retrograde? Damn it. Success in conflict, overcoming adversity. Some of you, that's at work, because I've been telling you that. Two of Wands, you have a decision to make. A loving decision, a wise decision. Got it? It's stressing you out. That's not what I'm talking about. This is something you, oh, I want to think about that, Auntie. Victory over those who would attack you or harm you. Well, I know this. They've been told to knock it the feck off. It's a sin to attack a multidimensional being like an earth angel. So, between 3 and 4 in the mornings when I do my meditation with the both Frau decks, I just have the time of my life just using both at the same time. F-R-O-U-D-S, Fraud. Yeah, the fairy oracles. The moon's daughter. Oh, I love the moon's daughter. Fairy light, cast in shadows, spiritual guidance, goddess of illumination energy is here, and she is the bringer of light. Her fairy hoof prints light the path ahead of you, shows you the way through the darkness through using full illumination. That's you magnetizing your soul. I know, I couldn't believe I had to put a sticker on my fraud card because I'm on the YouTube. I know. We speak a magic language on YouTube as creators. So as to gobsmack those poor people that have to watch my videos. That's right. You heard me. Now then. You're squirrely people now. We're getting ready. Right now I'm getting ready to do, this is the open read part, because I'm going to start like a fire hose spewing your blessings are going to come in real fast, and they're all over. And there's a lot of stuff here, a lot of messages. So it's multi-subjects, open read, because that's just the best way to explain it. But Walking Dead's escape. Well, the first course, your squirrely person has nothing to worry about from zombies. It's your bland, toxic lack of brains. And there's no cure for that. I know. And next, we do not want to eat this dish. It has no brains. So they're not in danger of any kind of a zombie apocalypse, I imagine. So it's not a whole lot of brain or thinking going on. Or they have another think coming. Is that what you're showing me? Holy Spirit. Something they think they're going to pull off on you. That's using. They have another think coming. But there's only like maybe 3 remaining neutrons that are a sparking on your person. They just done wore themselves plumb out, tuckered themselves out. Let them lay there and just be all in a toxic coma, so they leave you alone. Look at it as a universe gave you a holiday. Let's see. It's a bit of an issue for your butt nut to choose to live without being expected to use a brain. Dorothy. It is a clear case of not listening to what was said when you said no to them, and they just act like They want you to just, whatever it is, do this. And you're like, no. So I'm guessing your toxic fool was at fault. And you're never going to do whatever this is again. Or it could be even more than one thing. But you're not putting up with the toxicity spewing at them before Christmas. You're not putting up with their slapstick fascism either. So there's not a whole lot of thinking going on. But it's a bit of an issue. You have no empathy for ignoramuses, especially aggressive ones like yours. It's a clear case of, again, not listening to what you've been telling them on this. So it's not going to do it. So I'm guessing your squirrely person was at fault. Yeah. They're not getting anywhere with you. No. But before I do begin, if you want to support the channel or just say thanks, now's an absolutely great time. You can hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, share this video on your socials. If there's an HYPE or hype button, hit the hype button. Drop a comment with your thoughts. Any of that helps the channel big time. Thank you so much for everything that you're doing. We have 14. We have 14. Now, I'm very pleased. Welcome. You have a place to belong here. We are a sassy, fierce soul family. So if you like the energy on the channel, you really should. It doesn't cost you a thing to subscribe. Oh, I think we can get to on Auntie Grayrock. I made it to 2,000 subscribers. I think we can do that again. But I'll need you to help me grow. This is coming to you from the land of enchantment. It's life out here in the Southwest. I'm coming to you from a place called Kirky. And yes, on my channel 5 Mirror Tarot. Now, you are venturing into Don't Give a Feck television. Because I have vertigo and a splint on my hand from the carpal tunnel. Now I'm not fecking about. And permission is not granted to link or to repost this video. And this video is for educational and spiritual entertainment value and purposes only because it is. Oh, Mary, please. It's more fun that way, isn't it? Now then, this video doesn't refer to any specific person, real or imagined, in any dimension, known or unknown, and should not refer to any specific person. But I do go on and on about fictional characters of fiction. I can do that. Don't need to be a licensed professional, but. And it should not refer to any specific person as having NPD or narcissistic traits, especially to support an allegation that the maker of this video believe or support a claim that a person is literally a narcissist or a bully or a butt nut. Yeah, I know. I know, and I feel this love connection because we're growing our little teeny Einstein. We're still the best soul family out here in YouTube land. I'm sorry, it's us. We're the teeny Einsteins. I should get an award for having the teeny Einsteins, yet very fun channel on YouTube. And I feel this love connection to you is going to be so strong because I do. And if you are joining me today, there is a reason. We're kismet energy-wise. Well, energy workers and light workers on this channel, as we were on my first channel up, that chibi up there's Auntie Grayrock. Well, there's a reason for you seeing this message this morning. And again, I thank you for clicking on this video. Well, in another dimension, you and I have been on this journey for a while. You see, I'm calling in the soul tribe from all dimensions known and unknown. Those that are kismet, that are attracted here because they want to be their most authentic self and magnetize their soul and create their own future as well. You found a place to belong here on this journey. And you come in here and you show me a kindness, and I'm so proud of you for showing up for yourself. And you have been aligned with me from the beginning. I've only had this channel since, June 23rd? This is a baby channel. Now then, this retrograde is still moving you from the known into the uncomfortable unknown. Now, this is some new phase of your ongoing growing and your ascension processes. Yep. Now is the best and opportune time to do this. It harnesses that Saturn retrograde, is what I'm talking about. And dive into introspection and reevaluation of your long-term goals. You reset your obligations and responsibilities to suit yourself first and let other people, places, and things fit into place after you. And you're using appropriate boundaries to fulfill that for yourself. I'm proud of you because your soul wanted to live with no pressure and just to see what that experience is like. So you have a place to belong here on 5 Mirror Tarot. You come in here and you embody your authenticity because I insist. And I want you to support yourself through whatever narcissistic adversity you face in your neck of the woods on all levels, because I'm telling you, you have the power to project grace and calm on the inside and make that happen on the outside. It is a way, energetically, it's a way that you tame yourself, you tame your bully, your antagonist. When setting boundaries with toxicity, person, place, or thing, or all of that, while actually solving problems, you've come to the right place to do that. Now, the content shared here is based on publicly available information, and I researched the heck out of everything, especially the tarot and fairy oracle reading. That is for your enjoyment. But the PSAs, we've got a very unique and creative way of encouraging thoughtful discussion. Yep. And provide awareness about the specter of narcissism. That's a fungus growing on the dingly-dangly parts of all of mankind, and it's been there forever. Ever since you know who screwed up and got thrown out of, in that mythos, got thrown out of Eden for eating an apple. Yup. And other stuff. All individuals mentioned in this video are treated with respect. See what I just did there? I told you about Adam and Eve. They're individuals mentioned in this video collective, and they're being treated with respect even though they made up the guest room for Mr. Cock-Up for everybody. Now, and with utmost dignity, see, I was dignified talking to you about narcissistic little couple. Yeah, named Adam and Eve. Got it? And I show no disrespect to Adam and Eve. It's not intended towards bullies or narcissists in the magical language that I speak on YouTube as a creator, or anyone connected or focused on during this beautiful reading. Oh, Tiny Fist of Fury's got his knickers in a bunch. Oh, it's getting interesting throwing tarot cards on that one. I love you, collective. Now, this tarot and fairy oracle reading is for fun. All of it's for fun. Everything we do here is for fun. It's not for fortune telling. It's all predictions. I hate that. We didn't do predictions because I don't do predictions. Why don't we start there? Here's your cuppa. Shut the F up now and sit down. I do not do predictions. For them snotty little trolls, yeah. On your narcissist next move, nope. I expect you to use your fight or flight, your intuition, your discernment, because you have to deal with and or live with them, and I don't. This is a collective consciousness. It's not really like a personal reading, but got it? It's not for everyone, and even if you have to let the whole reading go, I don't mind. But my channel is unique because you will find that there's someone in your energy that's going to be matching a lot of either the blessings or the tarot and fairy oracle or the Bible divination I do somewhere in there. And even if you're here trying to help someone else, when I get ready to do the blessings any second for the open read many subjects part, because there's so many messages for me to spew, spew forth. But I do tap into some energies that are very dark and dank, and you can use your discernment and intuition with what I red flag for you. It's not happening to you, but it's happening to your grandchild, and you're freaking out because everything that I've been telling you be happening for them. But the blessing part, yeah, you're getting the blessings because you came to my channel. And you're trying to either help yourself or someone you love or care about. Now, that is self-help. Tarot is a self-help tool. I've used it forever dealing with tacky, toxic people. It's used on my channel, 5 Mirror Tarot, so that the viewer, yeah, you there, whoever's watching this, I'm talking to you. You can enhance your self-awareness. You can build your emotional resilience this morning and smile like you're liking it. And the tarot can help you set boundaries too with a toxic person. Plus all the stuff that you've already been doing. It's for entertainment purposes. I do it to document with these videos, the tarot enhanced channeled messages I do here every day. So I have a playlist with that they're documented with accuracy and sensitivity and respect. This transformation for you, collective, is your confirmation during this reading this morning. This reading we're doing right now is your confirmation to get you through the day because I love you. Now then, I do true fairy tales here. This video is created for informational and educational purposes only under the principles of fair use. The goal of this channel, 5 Mirror Tarot, is to discuss and analyze and document, to make a playlist, the true public service announcements, because we're very creative in how we get our facts across about bullying, because bullying stops here on my channel. Using the tarot and the fairy oracles, the living word and the Holy Bible divination all rolled together into a granddaddy of them all channeled message. And viewer discretion is advised because the fairy tales that I'm discussing are very grim. And I still have to use the that magical language on YouTube. I don't monetize, but maybe one day I might want to or not. Got it? Look, I have to get 140,000 viewing hours, people. But I'm so happy that 14 of you are willing to give that the old college try. That's so sweet. You're so sweet. Well, the ones that I talk about at the end, my channel's not for unless you're 18 and older. The way I'm doing these fairy tales, you should not. This is not a good thing you do to have the children. They're not going to understand this stuff Well, they could about the bullying, but not the other grown-up. Go over their little heads. But some people could be sensitive, or the fairy tales I'm talking about could be disturbing as hell for some in the audience. So I'm warning you, my channel. And you've got them hooked on fairy tales. They love fairy. Why can't we watch these fairy tales? Because I'm the mommy and I said no. Okay. So these are timeless readings. No matter when you or the person you're trying to help, click on and view the entire video. Now then. Your person, I mean it, a zombie won't, there's nothing there. They were just, oh, there's nothing in that one's like an empty peanut shell. They're like, next. Throw your person aside, your toxic person. But you put someone's testosterone gummies in a bunch. Don't you ever change, collective. You made me laugh. You made me laugh. Oh, praise God for the gift of laughter. I'm so proud of you. Then you're showing up and being your most authentic self. Well, you made a heartfelt pledge in a union. Your amorous feelings are genuine. For some of you, not on that. No, Auntie, no, I never want to do that. I'm not going to force you. This is a collective reading. The rest of you, you made a heartfelt pledge in a union. Your amorous feelings are genuine. Now, affection is rarely shared. And you're little. Or they are chopped liver to a zombie. They were a false soulmate. And now they just become a karmic tie. So say, I'm giving you permission. If you've ever wondered, am I meant to be with this person? I'm telling you, no, you are not meant to be. You're free. You're free, I tell you. Go and live free. Get busy living your life now. Got it? This person won't commit emotionally, your butt nut. Got it? It's unavoidable and you figured it out. You are detaching from this relationship. Some of you, it's a marriage. Energetically. For your own mental health's sake. And you're the only stable one in this. That's only you. It's you. For you, this is for you. You like reality. For them, it's an illusion. They're kidding themselves. Seduce you. They want something to suit their weird ass needs. As you know, it will be at your expense. Ill-fated partnership. Violent desire. For entertaining, educational purposes only. Violent desire, some of them to commit, this from only married people, I'm pretty sure. Infidelity, you know. The Scarlet Letter in Nathaniel Hawthorne's book. Nathaniel Hawthorne, what was it? Salem is my resting place. Concord is my resting place. Concord is my home. Him. Scarlet Letter. The A, D, False affection was the rule, not the odd exception. They only want you for your body. I'm telling you. They only want you for your body or your money or all these things transactional. You're not meant to be. Asking a million readers for a long time. Well, it's going to be me that tells you you're not meant to be, and you're going to go, oh, okay, okay, Auntie, thank you. Now you can start asking other questions and let that go. You're very good at being intentional. You're very good at being present. Do that. Oh, yes, please. What now? Your undertakings impart courage. I know. Costume. Someone's wearing a costume. Let's see. Hiding from the world to heal. And that's what a costume means in, well, I feel that's what it means. A desire maybe to disguise yourself or to express a new side of yourself. I think it's that. Oh, I know. I know. A bear. No, it's not a teddy bear. They're showing me a bear. To be cranky, to be grumpy, to have a playful side for fun. I like that one. Or it could be a grumpy, overprotective side. Being overprotective. But you're tapping into your intuition until you tell yourself that you're overthinking it. Some of you are Cancer. You're carrying a vibration around that really helps you to balance your life and your career and your health and your finances. Divine Savior got vibration. Good fortune in your own skin to call in your angels and your spirit guides. Being really attuned to Holy Spirit. You are anyway, but you notice the shift. Your ancestors are going in fighting to protect and preserve you from your squirrely people. I smell grapefruit. I smell grapefruit oil. Ooh, that vibe's used to intensify your energy. So you maintain your stamina, your prowess. Untested in an idea or concept in a pioneer, yeehaw kind of a way. Actions taken with discernment. You must create balance between intuitive vibe and your rational thought states. You find the pH balance. Everybody's fault but their own. This is your yes, Scotty, beam me up. Blockbuster. Blessing of Blockbuster. To get love you deserve, to get emotional satisfaction from love, romance, spoon, moon, and June, dealing with toxicity. In the place of toxicity, you exorcise, you release an obstacle. To love another person without fear on any level. You go do that. I like that. Evil intentions go back to your karmic butt nut, publicly exposed, cast out of social circles is their trauma to bear right now. You predict to the very end how your narcissist fate is appropriate. Yeah, you get to see them get karma. We're having one hell of a human experience here on 5 Mirror Mirror Tarot this morning. I love the energy. This is beautiful energy. I know, what the F just happened? What the actual hell's going on here? We're having a good time is all that is. And I love, the love that you both dream about feels far-reaching and is considered eternal, so that you and another person build longevity. That could be a business partner, though, or a platonic friend. Someone's hoping for a happy, bouncy baby boy. Congratulations. You've had disappointment in your affections, and so having the experience of being in a healthy relationship, you are very appreciative. The squirrely people, this would be a family member, couldn't express love for you. They were too busy competing. Toxic has too much pride and too little real ambition. It's all bluster. What a nutcase. I mean it. And there it is. Coo, coo, coo. For Cocoa Puffs. Your health is maintained. I know. You don't feel sorry for them. They're trying to pull you into something that you told them they're just not going to do it. You need to rebuild after inevitable change. You need to keep moving forward every day. You show up for yourself. And change brings a blessing, and don't you know that's the truth? Angels and ancestors say clearly to me, we are here with you. We believe in you. Let go. Let the rain stick wash away your tears, along with the pain. That's you loving yourself non-judgmentally. And the Tarot and Fairy Oracle reading. We're just going to do that for fun. Now hydrate, because I know I need to. Here. If I'm hydrating, you might want to. Now we did the frown, we did the blessings. We're still an open read, many subjects, so I'm getting over there to do the tarot part and such. I showed you that card. I did. I know I did. I hope you're doing well this morning. Okay. What does the divine need to share? I do hope you're doing well. I hope your spirits are high. High spirits. I feel this watery aspect of air all over this reading this morning. Cutting through old roles, old masks, old versions of yourself from before. You really love this new identity, this new version of yourself. Rational clarity rules, whereas before no one, they were so low vibrational. It was like you were speaking Greek. Intellectual, logical, and objective. That's you. Looking inside yourself. Moving forward fearlessly. Using your inner power. Nine of Cups. Happy ending. Healing. Preserves your health. And you cure your disposition. Your temperament. Then we've got High Priestess reversed. That's someone who's abusing their gifts. And they're not successful for that reason. I don't like that. They're trying to do something to you. And you're not there for it. You're not present for it, so it's not landing, and they're pissed. They can't or won't look inside themselves. And they're jealous because this is how, they know this is one way you level up. The other way is you move forward, you release and you move. They can't do this. And you draw from an inner power in this incarnation. You're doing what your soul wants to do or needs to do. And you're very content with doing this, communicating with yourself in a totally different way inside of yourself. You're having a time. So I told you, you're treating yourself really well. And the High Priestess reversed. They have no protection from being a judgment. Stay away from them. They're under a judgment. Stay away from them. Do you hear the part where you need to stay away from them? Go over here and do these lovely little colorful cards. Do those. And what crosses the situation? You're happy to renounce the security offered by playing these familiar South Node roles. You popped into your North Node. It means you voluntarily are giving up on these habitual defense mechanisms. You don't need them. Honoring your true feelings, your truth, your higher consciousness. Just doing that. I love that you're doing that. That's beautiful. And you rise above problems that way because it's more fun. 8 of Pentacles. And your work paying off. Intellectual talents provides knowledge. Queen of Pentacles, the eternal God. Intellectual lucidity provides consolation and compensation. Rewards and talents and blessings. Look at you. Look at that. Your truth, speaking your truth. No, I'm not going to do what you're trying to pull me into. Because look at your energy. Look at the color. That vibrancy. Look at this. High frequency. And you're having the time of your life with yourself. This is you and your higher self in cahoots. In your own skin, doing all this for your sake, and you liking it. Making you treat yourself right. Face this. Face this. Ooh, financial flow. Letting go. Peace of mind. Let's see. Queen of Swords. Setting boundaries and maintaining the Devil card. Looking at what needs to be adapted. You use that sword of penetrating insight. That's the Queen of Swords. You come to recognize that masks have passed. Need for you don't need to wear those anymore. Not just to camouflage or protect yourself. You were doing it to separate you from yourself. Quit it. And sometimes other people too, but you realized now that you're communicating with yourself in a different way. You're recognizing it. You're happy to do it the way you're doing it now, going forward. Because look, it gives you financial flow, not you having trouble with it. But it could. Everyone could do better, you think. And letting go of fear. In its place, self-love practices that kick in the law of attraction. The peace of mind is the inner peace and harmony. As it is within, let it be without, is how you're affecting the outside world. As you heal yourself, you're healing the earth. And you're healing other people on the earth. Queen of Swords. Some of you, that's how you make people feel better just by talking. The Devil. Being able to see what needs to change, what's appropriate. And you go and do that. And have ease in your life. Ease of life. Ease. In the next 2 weeks. An energetic energy cutting through masks and old versions of yourself. You liberate you. You are surrendering to clarity and openness. Like I told you, you like it this way. You're creative. You're pursuing your passions. Look how deeply. And you're parenting that inner child. Intensely so. Being creative and playful. and rich visualization. Having the time of your life. I told you you're treating yourself really well by pampering your inner child. Then we've got the Lover's card. Joy and pleasure brings happiness to couples, removing negative energy. So you don't bake negativity into you're manifesting right now to culmination. Don't bake negativity in. Five of Pentacles. They really want you to be destitute, to be an emotional cripple, so that they can feel superior to you. They don't want you to have anything in life because they're jealous and envious of you, squirrely people. Well, they can take a long walk on a short pier, glub, glub, glub. I'm so proud of you. You told them that. You told them your truth. Your truth. What crowns collective? New clarity, new openness, new way. Discarded masks are revealed. With a natural, childlike innocence, you set yourself free from those roles. The detoxification fairy. Breaking free fairy. Let's see. Sexuality fairy. The star. Clemency and equilibrium protects against attacks, especially if you're in court. Queen of Cups. You give the best love. Collective. Redemption. Serves against enemies of religion. Governs chastity. Let's see. She is the detox fairy, and I can't show her on YouTube. Then you've got you breaking free. Look at you. Oh my goodness. And then we got the Smexuality fairy. How am I going to do this? Because we're on YouTube. I'm going to try. The Smexuality fairy. And then you're the star, so I want you to enjoy that. And you give the best love because you're the Queen of Cups. Yours is the best. Okay. And definitely in the future. Oh. Your inner child that you've been parenting, awakening your true self. Then we've got Three of Cups, you celebrate. Seven of Swords. You're able to detect them trying to still do things to hurt you, and you tell them you're not going to just be there for it. Or they keep doing stuff to you just along for the ride. Openness and receptivity of a child, your innocent collective, along with sharp, crystal clear insight into a person that's squirrely and a situation with them. This is a basic requirement for those of you who are healers or counselors. Be prepared to let the masks drop. You keep showing up for yourself, so are your clients. I don't know why it's only... You're parenting your inner child earlier. Look how happy, it's so happy you're doing this. Awakening your true self is tied to your inner child being parented by you. Three of Cups is you celebrating. Coming full circle. And the Seven of Swords, God nurturing and maintaining everything. Knowledge of good and evil appeases divine anger, cures what ails your spirit. Fame and renown influences commerce. Voyages are safe, and great discoveries. I like all of that for you. Oh, I wrap you up in my love. I send all my love to you, collective. You deserve that. You deserve the best. And this is. In the place of hope in your environment, making new friends, trusting your intuition. Six of Swords, the gentle God. Perception of unity. Protects against accidents. Heals what ails your spirit or your soul. Three of Pentacles. Embellishing on your life. Mental force. Protects against sorrows. Saturn and Leo. Restriction. Unfulfilled desire. Because see, they're messing with you. Trying to throw you off your square. Embittered, squirrely person is fearful. They're vain. They're striving. They're struggling. Because everyone sees them as the toxic knucklehead that they're being right now. Nobody likes how your squirrely people are acting. I mean, not just one of them, all of them. They're so low vibration. You didn't think they could get any lower. Trust your intuition. I'm telling you, stay away from them. They intend on hurting you. Six of Swords. Yeah, it says you travel away from them. Perception of unity and Three of Pentacles. Yeah, you embellishing on your life, making your life better on all levels. And smiling about it. I would prefer you to smile. What do those around you think of you, collective? That you need quiet time. You need a vacation. They think you need a vacation. Knight of Cups, the revealing God. Perception and revelation, they tell you as much. They think they've discovered hidden treasure in you. It reveals secrets of human nature. That means you're getting along, you're content. Nine of Wands, the God of impenetrable secret. Universal medicine, vibration, elevation of the soul. And the revelation of mysteries. Energy they carry is heavy like lead. It's very heavy. So those around you can see, and they want you to stay away from your squirrely people too. Even if it's Christmas time and these are some of their loved ones that you share in common, or co-workers or something. They know that if they waste your time, throw you off square, that your creative power will be blocked in Saturn because they've done it before. But they're greatly restricted the more they go after you. Something has started to stagnate for your toxic ones at every turn. I've told you, I see them like stepping on a rake, and then they go a little further, step on another rake. Those around you really want you. They see you're more productive when you allow yourself adequate quiet time. And they do. They think you need a vacation. Even if it's a day trip. And they think that you will do something like that. They're hoping, because they're suggesting. Maybe they have a cabin. Maybe they want you to go on a retreat or a sabbatical in nature. Yeah. I like that. Desire, heart's desire, heart, fire, fire, warm desire. Their own toxic life is now a burden for them. And to their last little drag their little bed over to you to make themselves see if they can get supply out of you or even just throw you off your square. They struggle to deliver themselves from chaos. Use your discernment. Yeah, you got a romantic partner coming in, a new opportunity. Go do that. Nine of Pentacles, you and this new romantic partner level up together. Submission to higher order, identifying traitors and destroys their plans so that you get to go be with a new romantic partner. And let's see, what's this? Four of Cups. They're not counting their blessings. They're squirrely. They're squirrely. Collective. Look. Even if that's in your own skin, I don't want romance, Auntie. I'm not gonna force you. But the rest of you, congratulations. I did. I wanted that, Auntie. But the rest of you didn't. I'm not gonna force you. Either way, if you want a new romantic partner or not, you get a new opportunity. Nine of Pentacles. Submission to a higher. Ooh. Pre-Emperor, Pre-Empress. Energy. And this one's reversed. It's just squirrely people are not. They are losing hands down on all levels. And they're so jealous that your life is doing just fine without them. The outcome. Saturn and Libra. This is why they're fighting so hard to smash you, crush you, to make themselves feel superior. If you don't deserve this, you're not doing it. Saturn and Libra for them worries, genuine distress. Toxic people are bent out of harmony. They limit their mind, they limit their soul. Stay away from them. Brooding, distrustful, outlook must be recognized. Clarity shows you how much toxicity and negative energy that they are pushing your way. That would be follow your dreams, your positive expectations, your dreams coming true. Knight of Wands. Protection prevents discovery of secret crimes. Saves exiles. Okay. Preventing discovery of secret crimes. Your squirrely people are going to be getting some specific kind of a karma in the future. And what's going to lead up to that reveal is God's timing. God of Trinity. Mission protects against slander and impious people. Thank you, Holy Spirit. This is what you're supposed to be doing. This. Follow your dreams. Adhere to your positive expectations, not your negative ones. Oh no. Dreams coming true if you do that. Your dreams will come true. And then I dropped it. Dang it. I'm sorry. Yeah, you take an action. Say what you mean. You're going to go over there and do you. And you told them, no, I'm not in on your little scheme just in time for Christmas because it ain't my first time at the rodeo with the squirrely persons. It's not. I'm going to tap into the angelic realm using the Bible here for the living. We need a living word for the Holy Bible divination. Woo! Oh, I can feel that. Oh, okay. It is vain for you to rise up early, to sit up late, to eat the bread of sorrows, for so he giveth his beloved sleep. He's saying y'all need some sleep. Are you stressing yourself out? Are you burning that candle at both ends, which I tell you not to do? Lo, children are an heritage of the Lord, and the fruit of the womb is his reward. Yes, we love our children. As arrows are in the hand of a mighty man, so are children of the youth. Happy is the man that hath his quiver full of children of them. They shall not be ashamed, but they shall speak with the enemies in the gate. Well, the one that I did between 3 and 4 in the morning, Psalm 42. I waited patiently for the Lord, and he inclined unto me and heard my cry. I call upon this angel to make all of you even more amicable and lively this morning. Why, maintaining modesty and humility, I call upon this angel to help you bear adversity with a sense of resignation to be so. Physical guardian to those born between June 18th and 22nd. I call upon this angel to help us obtain more grace from God on 5 Mirror Mirror Tarot. I call upon the angel who governs the human brain and memory to help mankind evolve its human intelligence. The concept of narcissism and the dangers of it poses to mankind is fundamental to Scripture. The term doesn't have to be literally in the Bible, but that whole Bible behind me is what I used for 2.5 years on Auntie Grayrock. We did the Holy Bible divination every day using the living word. Your narcissist has been forced to face the music for every contrived wicked thing that he or she has done. Your narcissist must be held accountable, just like everybody is held to account for their choices for good or for bad. Sin is sin in God's view. Sin is never sin. If a narcissist is telling their lies to God, they can never admit their sins. They only justify those sins. Most cannot see how they have a need for God to forgive them. For I guess anything, huh? Well, most will blame, twist, use excuses to blame others so why they don't have to confess to a sin to get forgiveness. They'll blame others who help them lie and say how he is a perpetual backup, that your squirrely person's a perpetual victim. So, do you think you know the story of Shah Rayar and his brothers? Do ya? Yeah, I switched it up on y'all. Get the children out of the room now. Shahrazad will be heard. The narrator in this fairy tale is old. She already has been heard from around the world when Galon taught her to speak early 18th century French. She won her audience in an instant as she had outfoxed and had won King Shahrayar on that fateful night when, as you will learn, her father, the wazir, laid his daughter's virginity and life at the feet of his insatiable ruler. I will tell you a tale, she said, and King Shahrayar, listening, was snake fascinated. She was not unalived on the morrow, as more than 1,000 of her predecessors had been, nor did she die after the 1,001st night. I will tell you a tale of narcissism. All of France listened and was enchanted, enchantée, and hoped that Shahrazad would never have a reason to die. And after France, all of Europe, readers couldn't get enough. The translation of this particular fairy tale story, with which Shahrazad had beguiled and bewitched the king Shahrayar, was followed in swift translations in Turkish tales, Persian tales, Chinese tales, Tatar tales. Ingenious imitations of all kinds, but Shahrazad, peerless and quite alone, remained without rival or successor. Since then, this divine feminine has taught men of every age, character, and life condition within her cunning multidimensional web, for her tales are truly of the kind that hold imaginations in sway. The spell of the nights has possessed and inspired the imagination of mankind, and you can create and live in a world where it is one with which anything is more than likely to happen when you embrace your most authentic self and magnetize your soul, in which almost everything does happen. It is a world of magic and reality, of sweet, sweet daydreams and stunning awakenings, of reformed delicate poetry and rowdy horseplay. I use Burton's full-throated, complete, and unastrated K text, Pig Latin. Here is Shahrazad's triumph. Take it, enjoy it, and grow in wisdom on 5 Mirror Mirror Tarot. So, you think you know the story of King Shahrayar and his brothers. This is the framed narrative for the entire Deccan collection of 1001 Nights, or the Arabian Nights. It explains why the main storyteller, Shahrazad, began her nightly tales. She was with a narcissist, but the truth is far older and, according to Carl Jung, much darker. And this character's fate was far too disturbing for run-of-the-mill fairy tales. So I changed it. Because on 5 Mirror Mirror Tarot, these are those creative PSAs I told you about. The initial betrayal, King Shahrayar rules a vast empire. But his younger brother, Shah Zaman, rules Samarkand. The younger discovers his wife is unfaithful, and he bumps her off with her lover. This is for entertainment purposes only. A shared sorrow. Shah Zaman visits his brother. He figures out that Shahrayar, his wife, is also unfaithful with a whole group of slaves, and that was scandalous. As the brother's wife, was worse than his own. So that smug bastard narcissistically feels better or superior about his own marital misfortunes. The younger realizes his older brother is worse off. Deeper betrayals ahead, seeking a man even more unfortunate than these two brothers. Both brothers now journey together. While male bonding, they encounter a powerful man with indigo blue skin, and he's a powerful djinn. That's a genie. Who's keeping a beautiful woman captive in a locked glass chest. So the djinn is the spirit of narcissism, and his victim cannot go no contact. The victim of narcissist's abuse forces the brothers to sleep with her. Get the children out of the room, I told you. But it's not like she pulled the arms out of socket. They were kind of good with it. But just the same, she said that she will alert the djinn, damn it, and have their blocks knocked off. And she said that she was sexually frustrated, to say the least, and to get those clothes off, mister. As she collects a ring from each one, adding them to her pretty substantial collection from all of her other lovers, proving the indigo blue djinn, despite his power, is not allowed to partake in her charms. In the no pushing the parsley ritual. So the djinn has been dutifully cuckolded until she blue-balled him for isolating her in a damn glass box. The promise. Convinced that no woman ever can be trusted, the eldest Shahrayar returns to his palace, bumps off his wife and her whole slutty entourage, then decides that all women, W-I-M-M-I-N, women, are the same. He begins a narcissistic, brutal cycle, actually went out of his way to marry virgin after virgin, a new virgin every night, then execute her in the morning. Why? Projection. He must make sure that she can't cheat on him to prevent her from ever dishonoring him. Shahrazad's cunning, the wazir's wise daughter, his clever and very educated daughter, volunteers, she's an earth angel, to marry the king. On her wedding night, with her sister's help, she begins to tell the king an absolutely fabulous story, stopping at a major cliffhanger just as the cock crows at the break of dawn. Now the king, eager to hear how the story must end, postpones her execution. This carries on for 1001 nights, during which Shahrazad tells a sordid, vast array of tales. By the tale's end, the king's heart has changed. He's a changed man. His narcissistic rage over that first wife, the mistrust, is healed. By her storytelling wisdom, he spares her life and makes her his permanent queen. And the cycle of narcissistic abuse is maintained by the boundaries that she keeps with the king. A narcissist punishes a faithful spouse for perceived infidelity due to deep internal insecurities. This is for educational purposes and informational purposes. There is a need for absolute control and psychological projection. That's all it is. The goal is to control you through the narrative, to avoid accountability for their own bad actions or mistreatment for no damn reason, to protect their damn feckin' fragile ego. Now, either he's projecting his own negative behaviors, like he was cheating on his first wife first, then she did tit for tat and his ego couldn't take it, or King Shahrayar was planning to have an affair on his first queen, his partner. And he had this projection on her. So if the king was thinking of cheating or just considering doing it, he then would start accusing her all the time of doing the same to alleviate internally the narcissist's guilt. Despite outward appearances of grandiosity, like all narcissists, this king and his little brother both have very fragile egos, and they have got some deep-seated insecurities. Any perceived threat to his self-image is why he murdered 1,000 virgins for no reason. Partner potentially being unfaithful, murdered 1,000 virgins. Fits the bill, doesn't it, collective? Or even the idea of a queen just having independent thoughts or an independent life can trigger intense fear of abandonment, and that leads to preemptive or retaliatory punishment, which can be very extreme. That's for educational purposes. I'm not a doctor. There's a need for control and power. Accusations of cheating are a powerful tactic for maintaining control over the marriage partner and the relationship by creating chaos. And to make the spouse repeatedly, constantly defend themselves, the narcissist shifts the power dynamic and keeps the focus off of their own shortcomings. This is the Emperor reversed, the Emperor card reversed for this story. Yep, like nothing says devalue and discard like executing your wife the day after the honeymoon. King Shahrayar is always planning to leave the relationship. He forced virgins to commit 100%. He never committed. Why not? He had a fixed source of virgins, a new supply every 24 hours. He just manufactured a hurtful reason to justify the inevitable breakup and the execution of every single virgin, 1,000 virgins. Metaphorically, yep, this is a fairy tale. Falsely accused virgin, mind you, a virgin. So he plays the fecking victim, ends the relationship without taking a shred of responsibility. The literary and historical comparison to King Shahrayar is apt and correct in the context of power, control, and a belief of one's own arrogant entitlement. King Shahrayar's actions against 1,000 virgins were driven by political needs, securing a true male heir that wasn't a bastard child. That is for entertainment purposes. It's a joke. Religious shifts and absolute belief in his right as a monarch to dispose of anyone who failed to meet his demands for any reason, regardless of their innocence or virtue. This mirrors the narcissistic pattern of using extreme measures, violence, divorce, character assassination, or literal assassination, to deal with their spouse and maintain absolute authority within their personal domain, behind closed doors. If you or someone that you know is experiencing abuse, emotional, psychological, or physical, I'm not a doctor now, please seek help from a licensed professional. There's confidential support that is available through resources such as the National DV Hotline by calling 911 and say, it's an emergency. I know. It's not for children, y'all. First with the Grimm's, but I found the Arabian Nights. That's 1,000 different fairy tales that all resonate with the scourge of narcissism, because on my channel, I help you fight fear with knowledge. To put up with their slapstick narcissism. I know. Well, for me, that's pretty good. I love you. Oh, I love you. Come in here every day. You show me a kindness. Oh, I thank you for creating a magical space here with me. And we keep growing it, don't we? We keep expanding on us more magic. We bring in more magic every day. So you know what? With that, I'm just going to leave it there. I don't think there's anything else that needs to be said in this reading. So I'm so grateful. Thank you for helping me. We're growing. Our subscriptions are growing. And I love you guys so much. I love you. I absolutely cannot wait to do it all again in the next reading. Let's go. I love you guys. You promise me you will go out there and have a really great day.